Hello Senior Leader Team. This video is going to show you the process on how to receive session plans submitted by SI leaders every week. So you'll go into the groups and users. Here you're going to see all the teams, and then you just go to the team that you are currently on. So you'll go onto that team. You'll click on the group discussion board, and then within this discussion forum, you're going to see multiple discussion forums, and then these are going to be all the time cards and session plans. So you just have to find the week that you're currently in to view all the session plans that have been submitted. So you open up the forum, and then here you're going to see all of the session plans that have been submitted from the SI leaders. The thread name should have the class, the subject, the course number, and the section connected to it. So if that's something that you're not seeing by one of the SI leaders' submissions, that is a correction that needs to be noted, and the SI leader needs to be informed. That process of informing them in the correction of their submission will be handled between you and your supervisor on how that will be communicated and dealt with. So you'll go ahead and open up the discussion thread. And here you'll see that Marissa Young submitted 3 different plans for this week. So the name of the file should follow the subject, the course number, the section, the date, and then the time. So the date must follow the month, day. So that format is just for the first 3 letters of the month, and then the 2 digits for the day, then the hour, and then the AM or PM. So when you have for the second one here, you'll see that the 1030 doesn't have a colon. That's because you can't save a file name with a colon. So they're just going to put the 10 with the 1030, and then they'll indicate the AM and PM. So you just have to make sure that the file name is correct. If it's not correct, that's okay. You can just, when you download it to save it onto the iDrive, it's a correction that you can make. But again, you have to take note of that, because we don't want the senior leaders having to constantly make corrections to file names. That's something that we want the SI leaders to take responsibility for, and just ensure that they're naming their session plans with the appropriate file name. So again, something that you'd have to communicate, or your supervisor communicate, that again, that's handled between you and your supervisor on how that would be taken care of. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the first one, and I'm going to click on it. It's going to open it up in a new window. This should show the session plan. You have to make sure that the session plan has the name, the date of the session, and the time of the session with the entire plan filled out. As you can see, this is a fake session plan. This was just an example submission that we wanted to have. And at the bottom of the session plan, you have to make sure that they also fill out the post-evaluation comments. If they do not have their post-evaluation, you do not save that session plan onto the iDrive. The leader must resubmit that session plan with their post eval. We are not going to be receiving session plans that are not fully complete. So if that were the case, I would just go ahead and exit out, and then the SI leader does need to be called at this point because their session plan is not complete. So that's not a process issue, it is a filling out the form completion issue, which does need to be addressed when you do notice it, because you need to get the completed session plan to account for it from the leader. So say the first one was incorrect, I'll go ahead and go on to the next one. Okay, we're gonna pretend like this one is full. It's good to go. The post eval session is also filled out. I'm gonna go ahead and click download, and it's gonna automatically have you save the session plan. You're gonna follow this route, and you'll have this route also given to you so that you don't have to memorize it, or you can reference it. So you go to the year, fall 2019, you'll go to the prospective team, you'll go to session plan submissions, and then you're going to find the leader for the class. So we see here Marissa actually has two classes. She does Bio 1401 and she does History 1053. This session plan is for Bio 1401, so that's the folder that I'm going to put it in. Open it up, and then you'll just hit save, and then it will be saved onto the file. That's all you have to do. I'll go back. Okay, this is Marissa's third session plan for the week. I'll hit download again, make sure that the name is correct. Typically it'll already remember where you were at before, so just ensure that again this goes into the Bio 1401 file for Marissa Young, and then you'll just hit save. Okay, and then you can do that, and then you'll just be waiting for Marissa to resubmit this August 28th 9 a.m. session. One thing that I did not mention when I was talking about the file name is that these dates and times refer to the session day and time. So these session plans are for specific sessions and times that they have, and that's why we want it to be on the file name. So that's all you're going to do when you are receiving and saving session plans. Now, what you could do is before you go ahead and complete your saving of the session plans, if they're all okay, you're going to, because this is going to be a part of your Friday process of receiving time cards, you're going to want to go ahead and have your time card checklist ready so that you could just write in your time card checklist how many session plans they submitted. So right here I'd have Marissa's name, and then underneath the session plan column you're gonna I'll go ahead and write 3. So you could do that as you're saving and ensuring that they're filled out correctly, and that will be a part of your process, but you'll have to save onto the iDrive. You'll go back to the discussion, and then you go on and you move on to the next person, and again you'll do the same process. Check the days and times, make sure the file format is correct. You open it up. See, now this one is in a Word document. So you see how the PDFs opened on the web? Well, Tamar's was a Word document. That's okay. It's not a problem. Just go ahead and I would go ahead and open it up. You can do this one of two ways. You can open it up. Now this one's blank. Again, it was just an example. And then you can just hit file. You can hit save as. You'll have to go through the whole process of finding where it goes. So this might take you a little while. And then go ahead and open Tamar's up. Okay, hers is good to go. Put that in there. Okay, so you can do it that way. Or you can go ahead and go show in folder. And then you're gonna see it here, and then you can drag it if you have the shortcut here. Now I don't have the shortcut here, so I'm not gonna do it this way, but I would just open it up and then just go ahead and do a save as. So that's what you're going to have to do for Word documents that are uploaded. And again, they can submit Word documents or PDF. So that's just the difference between saving the two. Okay, well, that does it for this video. Thank you for watching.